Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to another episode of the Final Fantasy IX Let's Play. And if you guys are wondering about where I am right now, I'm in the Vile Island, and we are going to be going and searching for another friendly creature. And this is going to be the last of them, and this is going to be known as the Friendly Yan. And now, what is going to happen here is that now we can go and reach to the round guy, which if you guys may probably know who the round guy is going to be, well, that is going to be with Ozma. And the best thing for what this Ozma battle is all about is that if you go and speak to any of these different friendly creatures that we have been doing so far throughout all of these different discs, you will finally be able to go and do physical attacking moves towards to Ozma, and you can be able to get some extra damage off. Now, sometimes it is going to be a little bit tricky because he does actually have a little bit of a harder time to go and do any type of physical attacking moves, but I will go and try to show you guys how I kind of went through my time of battling up with Ozma. Even though that I did actually go and complete it all the way through, I kind of got myself a little bit of some strategies from different type of walkthroughs and other things of that type of nature, because this is all about luck base with Ozma, just to let you guys know. But if you guys see right now where I am, I'm back over at Trino at this point, and I'm going to show you guys how we can get ourselves with the Excalibur to go and give this on over towards to Steiner. So basically, if you guys remember from all those different auction houses that we went to, you have to go and speak on over towards to Adventurer first and give him the Griffin's Heart and also with the Rat Tail. And unfortunately, you have to go and kind of move back and forth between this area to go and talk to him again, because unfortunately, you can only give him only one item here. But if you guys also remember, there was also that nobleman that is just right behind us there. Now, if you go and speak on over towards to him, you can actually go and give him a special item, which that is going to be known as, I think it's what? Known as the Oon's Mirror or something of that type of nature, or the Doga. No, I don't think it's the Doga artifact, because that's a little bit later, but I believe it's going to be with the Oon's Mirror, and that's also something that you can also go and pick up. I don't know if that's something out of like disc 3 or maybe a little bit beforehand, but you can go and pick that up from the auction as well, because right now what we are currently having to go and do is that we have to go and get ourselves with the magical fingertips before we go and even get ourselves with the Excalibur yet, because that's how we'll have to be able to go and basically unlock with this item here. Well, now we have to go and head all the way over towards to this way to the synth shop, and you should be able to go and speak to some sort of guy around over here. Well, it doesn't seem like we have to go and do anything with him right now within the synth guy, but here is the Doga artifact guy. Give that over towards to him, and now you should be able to get yourself set up and now start making your way on over towards to the auction house, which I will go and show you guys when I go and try to snipe for what we actually do need for that auction. But yeah, I think this is going to be like the last thing that we're going to be doing here, I think, with the Trino, because there's basically nothing else left here with our time, just doing our little running around, and then after that, we're all done here within this place, because I know that during the last episodes, or yeah, I think that was during the last episodes from beforehand, we went to the shopkeeper, we went about out with behemoths, which I want to say that that's like the last of the different monsters that you can go and do, because that's when you get yourself with the circlet reward. And also, too, not only that, but we also went to the Stelazio area, and we went and spoke to Stella, got ourselves with the with all the last remaining other coin rewards, and yep, and here we are. So this is where the magical fingertip is going to come into play. So after once you have one and done with all of that, the magical fingertip is now going to be unlocked, and now you can go and try to buy this. Now, this magical fingertip is going to be very costly, so make sure that you at least have like quite a bit of gil coming on into this area, because again, if you do try to go and do your sniping method and all of a sudden it doesn't work out for you, it's going to be a little bit more costly. So here we go. And I want to say just right around over here at some point, dude, he is going to say any more. And yep, there it is. And just like that, we're just going to go and kind of one up a little bit more there. And yeah, we're just going to probably put down 40,000 just in case. Just kind of be a little bit of a safety number there, just so that like we don't have to really worry about that. But there you go, the magical fingertip is done. And where we have to go and take with this magical fingertip is that we have to go all the way towards back to Deguaro. And yes, we have to go all the way back to Deguaro to speak to this old guy. And he's actually located back over at that area where we had to go and search for that specialized book or something, I think, if I remember correctly, from one of the different discs. Because I think there was like a special book or something that we had to go and search around within Deguaro for something around there. But Also, too, not only that, but if you guys have been enjoying out here so far with the Final Fantasy IX, make sure that you guys do go and click on that subscribe button. And not only that, also go and leave a like and a comment down below to show your support with everything that's been going on. I'm glad that we're back here at Final Fantasy IX. It's been so much fun to go and do a whole bunch of stuff to at least try to accomplish out here within this game. Because once we're done here with disc number 4, then we can finally be done with everything and go right into a brand new series. And I think we're going to be entering into the Invincible out here pretty soon, I want to say. And I want to say as well, too, we should be getting right into one of these cutscenes, just so that you guys don't have to see me have to fly all the way back, all the way over towards to there, because that's just going to be a little bit annoying, if I have to say so myself. Or maybe not. Okay. I thought I was going to probably edit out with everything that was here within the flying area. But again, there's different methods of you to like go and fly towards the Daguaro if you wanted to. Like you can actually go and use your golden chocobo to reach all the way over towards if you wanted to go ahead and do so. Because not only that, we are going to be heading back to the Chocobo Air Garden, and there is an Air Garden spot that is around here within Daguaro. So if you do actually have the golden chocobo around in this type of place, that would be somewhat of a good option to do that around over here. But be careful of Grand Dragons, because they will be showing up around in this place. But they are pretty nice for good EXP training, though. But there is one special enemy, though, that we just went and saw a little while ago, which is the very beginning of this episode, is known as a Yan. Now, those Yans in particular are one of the best type of experience gaining that you can ever get here within Final Fantasy IX, and but they are very difficult. Sometimes they actually do come in a pair of 3s, and they are very scary when they are in a pair of 3s. Because they do have one move known as Snort, which that will actually blow away one of your characters, and you won't be able to gain EXP at all. Or they do have Virus Powder, which that'll even make things more annoying, kind of like what happened in that previous boss battle from before. But there you go. Oh, but now he's thinking something over here, and then so what's wrong? Well, this is where he's going to go and give ourselves out here with the with the Excalibur from there. But yeah, so make sure that if you ever do have anything that's going on within a Yan, is make sure to have like at least some sort of like virus powder with you, just so that you can kind of keep yourself a little bit safe while coming into there. Now, I think one good member to have onto your team is Kina, and I'll go into a little bit more details about that. I don't know if I ever show that off within like my next episodes following out here with Final Fantasy IX, because again, if you guys don't know, this is the last of the post recordings that are going to happen from here, because this is going to be all the different filler type of stuff that I want to go and get ourselves all done and finished with off here. But yeah, so now we're going to finally be going and tackling out with Ozma here, and I do go through 2 different attempts with Ozma, but again, I don't think I actually go and surpass through everything, but I do steal out on some really good items though, even though that I don't really take them with me, because the sad thing is though, is that if you ever do run into a boss battle though, unfortunately you can't really go and run away from there, or else that would just kind of be like breaking the game. But I wish that there was a way that you could kind of go and do that though. But yeah, well, with the Ozma, we will be seeing all the different stealing items that you can actually go and grab from him. I think there's quite a bit of items actually. You can get yourself, I think, what's it, like an ether or elixir from him. That's like a very common, easy type of grab that you could go and grab from him. There's also a robe of lures that you could go and get. There is a Pumice piece. That is going to be another special Pumice piece that you could go and grab. Unfortunately, I only have 1. Technically, I could have went and got myself with 2, but I missed the one. I think it was in Olivert, I think, during the time around there, because I know that we had to use return magic on that guy because he was really annoying. Because I know that it was like that security barrier thing where it kind of like starts counting down, and if you don't do anything about it, at some point he will start lighting off with like a bunch of like different moves. So that's why I kind of had to not really go and steal all that too much from him. But it is very tricky within that part of that time with grabbing that Pumice piece. But this was also very difficult as well too. I think like the most like easiest Pumice piece that you can even get is like literally from the Choco Grass that we have went and picked up so far. This one you can, this was really tricky because it's all about timing around how you're going to be able to do everything. Now, looking at what my team is right now, I know that I'm not going to be able to survive throughout this whole entire area, because you normally need like at least around like level 60 guys within this battle. But I will be showing it off to you anyways, because I know that we never really got to go fully immerse ourselves into this Ozma battle. I know that we ran into Ozma before, but we got ourselves completely destroyed because I just wanted to just at least show you guys how Ozma actually looks like. But now we're actually going to go and physically go and battle out with this guy. And now you're going to be able to go and see something very strange out here at the very beginning for what's going to happen. And it's going to say something at the very top that says spiritual power raised with the attack range. So that means now you can actually be able to go and physically attack him at any point when the time happens. Now, this is actually really hilarious. I was not expecting that I was going to be getting Doomsday right away, but if you have return magic on some of your guys, such as Vivi and or Armorant here for this, you will be able to light up Doomsday and literally destroy him and send back almost like 9,999 damage back to him if you're lucky enough. But unfortunately here within this attempt though, Dagger literally died right at the moment that I wanted to go and use her, because there's a special method that you can go and kind of make sure that you can actually survive yourself a little bit better, and that's by having Bahamut. And normally with Bahamut, you can actually have regain, like auto regain, and I think auto life, and that will actually make like all your different health bar come back and kind of make sure that like you're back in action again. But unfortunately, I got myself destroyed, so I couldn't even do anything about it. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I'm going to be doing 9,999 damage yet, because it wasn't even a critical hit to begin with. Now we'll see what happens from Vivi, because that could also potentially happen as well too. Yeah, so make sure they have return magic out here, because Ozma's really dang annoying, because it also comes prepared with Kuragas as well, so this man will literally heal itself up if you don't try to do anything about it. Now the main, look at that, 9,999 damage. That's insane. Now, also too, you can also throw wing edges at this guy, and it also does around 6,000 damage, so make sure that you have a lot of those with you. Yeah, so look at this. So now this man's gonna, oh, well, I thought he was gonna try us out with Kuraga there, but yeah, so Berserk, make sure that you have at least some sort of stuff to at least bounce off the Berserk. Unfortunately with me is that I don't have a lot of, I want to say a lot of magic stones, so I can't really go and use auto reflect. Now for auto reflect is really nice to go and have, because if you actually have auto reflect, you can actually bounce off both with Mini that he has, also with Berserk, and some other moves that can also like basically confuse you and other things that also do happen. Now I don't have that added onto anybody, but if I hopefully try to gain up a little bit more extra health, or well, not extra health, but a little bit more extra level ups with our guys, hopefully I can at least try to regain with the auto reflect, and then add it to everybody that I have, and I can go and use this team again. I think also too, another great other characters for this is also with Freya and also with Steiner as well. Because if you are lucky enough, you can actually just set up for shock, and it actually does 9,999 damage right towards to Ozma, and it actually is pretty nice. Or you can use Freya to go and do jumping, where you can actually do your high jump, and you can actually dodge Ozma's attack just for like a turn or so, and then you don't have to really worry about having to go through all of this. But yeah, Curse is really annoying that this man has. Unfortunately, you can't really go and do anything about with this Curse, but he will go and absolutely destroy you anyways, and it doesn't even matter where you're at. Yeah, that completely sucks. Oh, but hey, look at that. The auto life literally came back, or the auto regen right there. So we kind of brought ourselves back up just a little bit, but however, we're all still going to get ourselves basically destroyed. That's not going to do anything, I don't think, to us, right? Or it is going to do something and then just destroy us right here. Oh no, it actually missed. Wow. Here goes it with the wing edge. Let's see how much that's going to do. That does another 6,000 damage. I thought I was actually doing somewhat pretty well around over here, because like all I needed to do is just do like, I think like a few more times. I want to say like I don't know if I went for not for a wing edge and probably throw down a Phoenix down on there, I think Dagger would have probably been able to just kind of hopefully kind of help me out there with Bahamut. But there's the second attempt. Let's see how well this one's going to be. I think both of these two attempts worked out really well with each other. Like that Doomsday thing right from the beginning of the get-go was really nice. But the one thing that you have to really watch out is the Meteor Curse combo. That is the most like dangerous type of combo that you do not want to be dealing with, because that's already like an instant game over, like once you go and battle out with Ozma. Because once Curse comes into play, and it makes everybody mini, and then all of a sudden, then it goes for like a meteor right after. Like everybody is going to like basically get a game over right there. And you guys already know about what meteor already does, because we've already seen it before from Behemoth, and that was kind of a little bit of a practice tutorial around how that all works before battling up with Ozma. Now it's really cool that Ozma is like a literal planet, and you go and just battle out with this thing. I don't think there has been any other Final Fantasy game, I don't think, in my time, that if I can remember, that there was an actual planet that you actually had to go and battle out with before. Let me know in the comments down below if there is like another like type of thing that kind of feels like almost like an Ozma battle, like if you have to go battle with another certain planet. Because I think the only one that I can only remember is this guy. And it's crazy because like I know that at the very end that when you go and destroy out with Ozma, he actually like blows up, so like the whole planet like gets like completely erased. But this man is insane though. Like this is like the ultimate boss, by the way, and like it is an optional boss, and you don't really have to go really worry about battling him. But he does have really nice good stuff to have though, if you're lucky enough. But yeah, unfortunately with me having Bahamut, I don't really have the best of damages right now, because I don't have like a lot of garnets, which that really put a downfall on me, which I will be going and doing a rematch with Ozma later on down throughout this game when I actually have a full setup that I do want to go and do. Wow, that all missed with level 5 death, thank goodness. Now you can't actually dodge around level 5 death as well. I think there is return magic, I think, that you can go and do and light it back over towards to him. Or there's like some sort of other ability that I want to put onto that guy there, and I don't know if it's like for one of my special equipments, but just make sure that all your equipment that you have for all your guys that are going to be happening here within this Ozma battle is that you want to make sure that you have anything that's protected from Holy, anything that's protected from Wind, or anything that's like I think protected from Shadow. Shadow's the more dangerous one, so that you want to be a little bit careful, because that's how I think Doomsday kind of happens, because I believe that is a Shadow type of move that goes on. But also too, if you have Auto Reflect, then basically Ozma is like just a sitting duck at this point, because then you don't have to really worry about having mini or even having anything that kind of revolves around with Berserk though. Because like the only thing that I want to say that will only happen, I think, if you have Auto Reflect, is he only normally goes for like, I think, for like Holy moves, or he'll probably go for like Doomsday or just for Karagas afterwards. But yeah, just keep on setting out for Bahamut though, because Bahamut will for surely go and help you out with trying to regain back all your health with the auto regen that goes on. So yeah, so now I just kind of have to sit around for a little bit, because that's what needs to happen. Because basically you want to make sure that you go and light up your moves after once Ozma does his animations, because you want to make sure that you can go and start lining up on everything. Because if you actually start setting up on your moves before Ozma does, he goes for like 4 different ATB attacks. It's crazy. And just like that, we're already game over. Well, almost, I think about it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. It has been fun. I will be seeing you guys in the next one. And of course, always, peace.